Good day, everybody. Welcome back with me and speaking for academic purposes class. How are you? Well, if in the previous meeting you've already assessed, evaluated yourself in PSA, Public Speaking Anxiety, and also you've tried to know about your SWOT, strength, weaknesses, threats, and also opportunities. Now, starting from today's meeting, we are going to start with the public speaking itself. In this meeting, we're going to have the basic public speaking learning. So for those who ever joined basic public speaking training, I believe that you have already something in your mind about what is meant by basic public speaking and about public speaking itself and how to deal with it. But for those who haven't ever joined, so this is a good chance for you to get to know about basic public speaking. Well, let me share you the screen about basic public speaking. Sorry. Yeah. Well, this is about the basic public speaking. As you can see, so basic public speaking, I mean the public speaker can be a presenter, can be a speaker in an event, conference, or could be also an MC, master of ceremony, presenter in an event like a well-known one, presenter in Indonesia, Choky Sitohang. I believe that you know him. And we start with the definition of basic public speaking. Public speaking means the talent of effectively addressing an audience and also the process of communicating information to an audience. So whether you are facing 2 or 3 or crowd, so it is already considered as public speaking. There are also 3 main purposes of public speaking. The first one is to inform, to entertain, and to persuade. And as you can see in the picture, informing. So we have a picture of Bapak Ahmad Yuryanto, our former spokesperson for COVID-19. So he is having a public speaking to inform cases or to inform specific information related to the COVID-19. Therefore, the public speaking can be also a tool for informing something, informing information, of course, or issues or campaign probably, which can have an impact or probably doesn't have an impact to the society. But here, public speaking, so this is a tool for informing and also entertaining. As you can see over there, there is also a photograph of Panji Pragiwaksono. He is a well-known comic, stand-up comedy, So sorry for having bahasa. Well, so here, as you know, that stand-up comedy is not merely a comedy jokes, but then in stand-up comedy, so the comicer. So later on, please let me know about what is the correct term for the person who is doing the stand-up comedy. So that person having or trying to delivering a value, a point, or a specific issue. Okay, so the public speaking can be also a tool for entertainment, just like what you have in the stand-up comedy. And also the last one is about to persuade. Yes, as you can see over there, there is also probably a person from marketing of a well-known smartphone brand sold in Indonesia as well. Are you using that? Well, me too, actually. Well, so here he is trying to doing the public speaking, and his intention is to persuade a candidate of customers to buy the probably about the what's that a new smartphone, new smartphone, what product, things like that. Yeah, probably it is about the setting of pre-launch or launching of a new smartphone product of this brand. Yeah, so there are three main purposes. Next. Now we come to the benefits of public speaking. Wow, there are lots of benefits that you can gain, that you can seize if you are in public speaking. So we're going to start from the first one. It's about the career advancement. Well, effective public speaking skills can help you with career advancement, because public speaking indicates creativity, critical thinking skills, leadership abilities, poise, and professionalism, qualities which are very valuable for the job market. And also, public speaking can also help you stand out at work. You learn to speak up in meetings and then to promote your ideas, to present yourself as a professional. And also, public speaking skills can also help you to excel in job interviews. Wow. Next, we have boost confidence. Well, public speaking can significantly boost your confidence. Overcoming the fears and insecurities that accompany public speaking is empowering. Furthermore, connecting with audiences can be a strong reminder that you have valuable insights and opinions to share with the world. Well, we will move to another benefit, critical thinking. Public speaking is an excellent way to build critical thinking skills. Writing speech, yeah, so firstly, before you perform your public speaking, so you need to write a speech, requires a great deal of careful thought, from the audience analysis to the closing sentence. It's not enough to have a message, you also need to figure out how to tailor the message to fit the needs of your audience. We are going to see also about these things later on in the next slides. Number 4, we have also personal development. Communication skills are crucial for personal and professional success, and improving this area is one of the greatest benefits of public speaking. Improve communication skills. When you write a speech, you have to think carefully about the best framework, persuasive strategy, and diction to communicate your message to the audience. This type of thinking can help you improve your communication skills in other areas of your life. Well, so very, very valuable to know and to master the public speaking, right? Makes new social connections. Yeah, public speaking engagements are good places to meet other people who share your interests, like master of ceremony, presenter in a conference or in a seminar. So you will make a new social connection. You will meet with new relatives, colleagues over there. And you'll find that people approach you after your presentation to engage in conversation. Yeah, it makes you much easier to make new social connection. And then personal satisfaction. Public speaking is very common phobia, like what we discussed in PSA. Right up there with spiders and hate, okay, and also butterflies in your stomach. Ya, sakit perut tiba-tiba ya kalau mau maju ke depan. So many people would prefer to do almost anything instead of standing up and talking in front of a crowd of people. Delivering a speech can feel intimidating and risky, just like what characteristic of PSA told us. But fears and insecurities tend to multiply as the speech draws closer. What if I forget my speech? What if I can't answer the audience questions? So public speaking is a way of showing yourself, friends, with practice. You can do the things that scare you the most. What started out as a nightmare can turn into a personal boost. Believe me. 8, we have also expand your professional network, just like the previous one. So make new social connections. Another benefit of public speaking is that when you speak at an event, you will suddenly find that everyone wants to talk with you. This is a valuable opportunity for making friends, building business contacts, and generating business. Nowadays, as you know, having a high IQ or being very smart is not enough in this new world, because having a professional network, having lots of social connections will help you a lot as well to struggle, to make you want expand yourself in this new world. 9, learn to persuade. Public speaking has a long history as a catalyst for nonviolent activism and political change. It is a powerful way to unite people under the common cause and motivate them to take action. It's no secret that people throughout history have used the power of public speaking to make a difference. Yeah, this is also one of the purposes of public speaking, right? To persuade. Well, build leadership skills. Well, and standing up and speaking in a way that is powerful, you are speaking in a way that will change people's mind about something. Remember, if you do the public speaking, you are trying to delivering a message. You're delivering something, a point that probably will give an impact to the society or to your audiences. If you're able to master that skill, changing hearts, minds, and learning how to persuade, you'll be already honing one of the major aspects of leadership. Learn performance skills. You'll have become conscious in timing, when to pause and how long for. You'll know about vocal variety, how to shift through changes of volume, speech rate and tone. Your articulation will be clearer as you become more confident. You'll know about mime, using props, and storytelling. All of these acting skills enhance your public speaking skills, your speech. And it can also develop your vocabulary and fluency. You know that the effect, the words you choose to express your message, you have to know about the diction, the correct diction, the proper diction to be used in your speech. And you will also know they need to be different for different audiences, as well as having a flexible vocabulary. You'll no longer use common filler words like apa ya, what you call it, we hear in every conversation, indicating that the speaker may be unsure about their saying or anxious about speaking. No fear of impromptu speaking. And then probably you have the opportunity for giving a speech in your friend's birthday, or later on in your future marriage celebration, or in your friend's marriage celebration or wedding celebration, I mean. So by having the public speaking skills, so nothing to worry, because you can do it. And then learn to argue. When you present, when you're presenting something, you often need to put forward a well-thought argument. Yeah, so we'll also learn about how to argue in a correct way and in a right way too. And helps you drive change. Well, so who do we listen to more? Someone talking to us in person, or an email, or in text? The person speaking is always going to be more convincing than a note sent across the internet or text sending to your WhatsApp. You could spend your time going from person to person if that's your comfort zone. Well, but think about how many more people you could reach if you stood up stage and had them all together in an audience. If you're speaking to an audience of 300 versus one-on-one, then your driving series change. The more people you're able to speak to, the more change you can implement. And the last one is you can be also a better listener. Well, so listening may be a lost art, but the public speaking course actually teaches you to become a better listener. When you attend conferences, you'll hear several different types of speeches about a wide variety of topics from people who may be very different from you, and this will passively build your listening ability and note-taking. Well, friends, those are the benefits of public speaking. So this is the right time for you to build your public speaking skills because you will have lots of advantages, benefits from it. So we're going to continue. Well, we have also 7 elements in public speaking. The first one is speaker. Later on, you can read the explanation by yourself. And message. And then channel. It's not channel, right? It's not so the pronunciation is not like the popular brand, a high-end brand, right? Chanel, no, channel. Well, for listener feedback, interference, you will have it as well as the feedback interference, and then also situation. Now you have to know also about the 5 W's and H of public speaking: who, where, when, what, why, and how. You have to analyze them first. You have to prepare them first before you start performing your public speaking. Who, so you have to know about who is your audience. Where, you have to know about where is the setting of your public speaking. And then when is about when will this public speaking held, because it's gonna be like still give an impact to your public speaking plan. Okay, and then what is your message deliver, and why your message is very important to be delivered to your audience, and then how will you deliver this public speaking. Are you going to use the storytelling? Are you going to use the slides? Are you going to use the microphones? Things like that. And then there are also several essential public speaking skills, verbal and non-verbal. Yeah, we have non-verbal communication. We have 2 types of communication in public speaking. The first one is non-verbal communication, and the second one is verbal communication. Non-verbal communication, surprisingly, so it is the most important thing in communication is hearing what isn't said. So anyway, surprisingly, non-verbal communication holds the we can consider that this is more important than verbal communication. Yeah, we say that verbal communication is still important, but this thing is more important because as the research said that 60% of all human communication is non-verbal body language and 30% is your tone. So that means 90% of what you are saying ain't coming out of your mouth. Okay, and non-verbal communication includes eye contact, frequency of glances, pulling rate, gesture, facial expression, postures, about the voice, about the performance, about the outfit, kind of that. Non-verbal communication, yes, this is another research proving that, did you know 85% of what an audience takes away is based on body language, mannerism, and facial expression. Nah, this is also, how to boost your non-verbal communication, and this is as well. Okay, and we come to the verbal communication. Verbal communication consists of oral communication through words and writing, spoken and written. There are 4 types of verbal communication. The first one is interpersonal communication. This form of communication is immensely private and constricted to ourselves. And interpersonal communication, this form of communication takes place between 2 particulars and is thus a one-on-one conversation. And small group communication and public communication. When you know more about verbal communication, we're going to talk about it in the next meeting. And examples of verbal communication, yes. Most apparent type of verbal communication is oral, and a number of examples of oral communication are quickly accessible, like speeches, presentations. I know that you've experienced this thing, and giving announcements. Yeah, those are the examples of verbal communication. This is the references, and thank you. Well, friends, so this is the end of the explanation for the basic public speaking. So you know that you can get the points of basic public speaking and what to prepare firstly in basic public speaking. So the first one, you have to know about nonverbal communications, because nonverbal communication play important roles in more important role in basic public speaking, I mean. So you have to fix and improve your non-verbal communication first before the verbal communication, even though verbal communication again and again, it's still important. And before you start your public speaking, so make sure that you do the analysis of the 5 W's and 1 H: who, what, where, when, why, how, and then why. And then also for detailed information about the non-verbal communication and for verbal communication, we're going to talk a lot about it in the next meeting. So friends, this is the end of our this is the end of my sharing about basic public speaking as our topic for this week's meeting. Good day. If you have any questions, sorry, I already closed it by greeting you, well, by giving you a closure. So sorry, I will withdraw it. Well, so friends, if you have any more questions related to our topic for this week's meeting, so please drop your questions in the forum section, or if you need a fast response from me, make sure that you drop it in our WhatsApp group or just PM me. Okay, now this is time for me to real clash sing this. All right. Okay, so good day everybody, and don't forget to also submit your assignment, because after this, so there is also a little assignment for you. Bye.